Hey everyone, and welcome back to PlaycrastiNation Population 42. Today coming at you with a new series. This is Pokemon Heart Gold, but with a twist. So, I'm actually going to do my first Nuzlocke challenge I've ever done in my life before. So, for those of you that are familiar with Pokemon that are watching this, you probably already know what a Nuzlocke is. I really wasn't until I went and looked it up because I've never done one before. For those of you that never played Pokemon at all, this won't make any sense to you, so I'm sorry. But basically, Pokemon, I used to play when I was a kid all the time. It's a fun game, you can put hours into it, but when you get right down to it, there's really no way to lose Pokemon. You can lose battles, but you can come right back afterwards and just win them again. So there's really no way to lose. So someone created this version called Nuzlocke. It's a little way you play the game basically that makes it more challenging, and it basically adds a possibility that you can lose. So every Nuzlocke challenge has 3 important rules you must follow. Number 1 is you must nickname all Pokemon, most important rule in the game, and I will try to follow that as best as I can. Number 2, okay, so normally when you play Pokemon, you just you get to a route, you catch as much, you gotta catch them all, right? You try to catch as much as you can. Those rules don't apply in Nuzlocke challenges. When you get to a new route or cave or area, whatever it may be, the first Pokemon you find is the one you have to catch. So, if you walk onto a route and you find a Pidgey, you gotta catch that Pidgey, and that's the only Pokemon on the route that you can catch. So if the Pokemon faints or flees or whatever, you kill it accidentally, your chance is gone. There's no second chances. So the only way to build your team is to make sure you catch the first Pokemon you find on every route. The third rule that kind of goes along with this, of how your team kind of dwindles, anytime a Pokemon on your team faints, it's gone. It's assumed that it dies and you have to release it, or you can just leave it in your box. So if your whole team gets wiped, if you don't have any Pokemon left in your PC to use to build your team back up, you're done basically. Your team is done. It's game over. You got to start over. So it adds a little more challenge to the game, which I kind of like. To add a little bit more challenge, well, I guess it doesn't necessarily add a challenge. It could make it easier, but to make it more interesting, I went ahead and randomized my entire ROM as well. So I'm going to list off the things that I randomized. I didn't randomize everything, although when I start listing these off, it's going to seem like I did. Because there were some things that just probably would have made it a little too difficult for my first time ever. But okay, so the things I randomized. Pokemon statistics. So attack, defense, speed, whatever, all going to be shuffled. They're not going to be their typical. I'm just going to let this thing keep playing in the background while I talk. Also, this is the first time you can ever see my face, so let me know if you want to see more of this in the future, or if you'd like me to put a bag over it, or if you'd just like to see none of it at all. It's up to you. So, Pokemon stats, randomized. Pokemon abilities, so Shed Skin, or whatever, the Insomnia, different things that usually Pokemon can only have 2 or 3 possible. This means that they're all open to all of them, which is interesting. Randomize the starters, so the first 3 Pokemon we get in the game aren't going to be your typical fire, water, grass. It could be something completely random. All wild Pokemon are going to be random, so on the first route, this makes it even more important, this whole first Pokemon you find, because we could find, on the first route, we could find a Pidgey, or we could find, I don't know, a Machamp or something awesome. I don't know if Machamp's that awesome. He's cool to me. Trainer Pokemon are random, so that includes gym battles, gym bosses, so I won't be knowing what to expect when I face them. TM and HM, TM and HM Pokemon. TM and HMs HMs are the same, but TMs are all swapped. So basically, normally what would be TM01, which maybe I don't know. Let's go with TM13 would usually be Ice Beam, I think. It's not necessarily going to be Ice Beam, which is unfortunate because it's a great move. It could be anything. So that's going to be, it could make it interesting, could make it harder, I don't know. Move tutor moves are all random. So if I find someone randomly out in the street that wants to teach my Pokemon a move, usually maybe he'd teach me I don't know, Rock Slide. Now he might want to teach me Sing or something dumb. And finally, all field items. So any of those little Pokeballs that you can find in the grass or out in the world anywhere, in caves, whatever, all going to be randomized. So, it should be interesting. Let's go ahead and get started here. I'm using a controller, so hopefully I can figure out the buttons. Alright, it's already now working, so, pretty, alright, we'll touch that. Now it should work. I'm excited, but I fully do expect to die, considering, we don't need any info, I already know how to play. Considering it's my first time ever doing a Nuzlocke, and they're challenging enough as it is, I expect to die, which is why, so the things I could have randomized that I chose not to, were things like Pokemon movesets. So normally let's say Squirtle would normally start off with Tackle. Tackle and I don't know, Growl or something. I don't know if that's necessarily true. With randomized movesets, he might have started off with Vine Whip and Fire Blast, for all I know. He could start off with anything, but it means opponents could also have anything. So that would mean The reason that makes it a little more difficult is I could have also randomized Pokemon types. So like a Squirtle's a water type, but maybe it could have been a ground type in this for whatever reason. I chose not to do that because that makes it a little more too confusing trying to remember what's what type. I just know like, oh, Squirtle's a water type. And I didn't do the move one because, you know, I might think, oh, I'm facing a Ponyta. I'm going to send out my Squirtle, use my Squirtle, and then the Ponyta has like Thunderbolt or something, and then I'm dead. So I didn't want to, you know, consider it's my first time, I'm going to have enough challenges, so. But we're going to get into it. I still expect to die. Yawn, that's something I'm doing right about now. It's 6:43 a.m. and I haven't slept yet, so I spent up all night. I was up all night making, which way is this gonna, this layout that you see around. I hope you guys like it. Yawn, huh? It's already become so bright outside. It's still a little dark here. Oh, it's Professor Oak. I gotta get my Professor Oak voice. I haven't heard Professor Oak's voice in like 7 years. Sorry to keep you waiting. That doesn't sound right. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak. Okay, we've been through this, Oak. We know all this stuff. You don't have to tell me twice. This world is having creatures known as Pokemon. Okay, let's zoom past this as fast as we can. Can I still hold the tab button? We can still go double speed. Okay. Now why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Won't you please tell me? Well, I'm a little offended that, you know, I mean I realize I shaved recently, but you should still be able to tell. So you're a boy then. These are the facts, Professor Oak. You're not wrong. Please tell me your name. I would love to. What name do you want to do? I think for this playthrough, I'm gonna go as Blosh. Those are my close friends will know that nickname and know you know exactly what it means. But we gonna be Blosh today. So Blosh is coming in. Blosh is gonna be a Pokemon master, or he'll die, you know, horribly in this Nuzlocke challenge. Your name is Blosh. Yeah, my name is Blosh. Blosh, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. I think I'm getting closer to the Professor Oak. Fun experiences, la la la. Dreams, adventures, la la la. All the lore. Gotcha. Shrink down to size, baby. We're going into a house. It's a lovely house, by the way. I would love to, both in real life and in game, just like take a nap real quick. Alright, can't do it. That's fine. Let's head downstairs. Mama, what you got cooking for me for breakfast? Bacon, eggs? Cheerios? Wheaties? Eggo waffles? Pancakes? Little, I'll eat fucking anything. Just give me some food, please. Hi, Blosh, you're finally awake. Your friend Lyra was just here, was she? She was playing hide and seek with her Meryl. Did you want to play hide and seek with my Meryl? I almost forgot our acquaintance. Professor Elm was looking for you. I should probably be doing a female voice for this. He said Wow, that does not feel good in my chest cavity. He said he had a favor to ask of you. I sound like Mickey Mouse. You know right where that is, right? It's right next door to us. I don't know how to. I can't do a female's voice, unfortunately, which is weird because I don't have a necessarily like deep voice. It's pretty high pitched for a dude. By the way, do you have anything you need to? Do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. Lovely. And here's your trainer card, Blosh, in the house. Here you can record your progress save record. Can't read. See, I'm not necessarily a whole fan of like reading things as I'm going through games. Especially, I mean, like the flavor text is cool. Like, if somebody got paid, you gotta realize to write all that shit. So that's impressive. Like here, the TV's playing a movie. Two boys are in a cave searching for treasure. Better get going. Sounds like an episode of Friends to me. But yeah, I don't have the best reading comprehension skills, nor can I do funny voices. So, you know, reading is usually something I just avoid. Why is this Meryl trying to assault me from the front? Okay, that girl just came from a balcony. Hey, you want to get your Pokemon under control here? Alright, you've corralled it. Thank you very much. Alright, you're just gonna jump. You're just gonna walk away. You're not gonna come apologize for... Get back here. You're not gonna apologize for that? That's a dastardly offense. Alright. Excuse me? She's gone? Alright, well that's fine. Nice badonkadonk. I like your bag. Oh, I like your butt. You got a peeping Tom right here. Hey, buddy. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Don't you push me, you dick. That's gonna be your name. Either Peeping Tom or Dick. I can't decide which I want. Hello, Mr. Afro. Oh, me, I'm not the... I never would have guessed. You look like a fucking dude with a afro. Okay. Professor Elm. I feel like he would have a very nerdy voice. Give it my go.
Oh, hi, Blosh. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk around with a Pokeball. Just like your friend Lavender.
I'm getting like southern for some reason. Jesus Christ.
Pokeballs are great because they can carry. You can carry many Pokemon.
Alright, now I'm going freaking Bill Cosby and it's getting a little sketchy up in here, so.
But walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how the Pokemon grow or evolve. So I'm gonna give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon inside this Pokeball? See, okay, special feelings, bonds, gotcha. Device has Pokemon, okay, cool. Alright, you're getting a phone call, man. You should probably turn that on vibrate. Oh, you got an email. You should probably change your email sound, because that's not a very good email sound. Silent is a pretty good email sound. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? We can count on you. I mean, can we count on you? You can choose one of 3 Pokemon over there, or one of the Pokemon. I added 2 extra letters. Okay. Excuse me. So this is a moment of truth. This comes down to our first random encounter of the game. These 3 Pokemon could be anything. Could all be awful, could be great, could be anywhere in between. We're gonna find out. Okay. Touch a Pokeball to see what's inside. Oh! We got an Armaldo to start off. I'm a fan. Shroomish. I should pick Shroomish just because these other 2 are such mammoths, and I could instead have a Shroomish. I mean, you have to, right? I've been gifted. This is a gift from PokeGod, so you kind of have to. Like, as much as Armaldo would be, I like Armaldo. And Shroomish is alright, but you have to go Dialga. I'm sorry. Do you want Dialga the Steel type? I mean, I don't want to get cocky, but this first playthrough is looking pretty good. Alright, I received Dialga from Press Realm. Okay, give a nickname to the Dialga. You have to give every Pokemon a nickname. Dialga's nickname is gonna be... You know what? We're gonna call him Lucky. Because, A, lucky enough to find him. And B, it's like a... Well, I'm thinking of Bucky from, like, that one thing. Yeah, Lucky's the nickname I want to give. Perfect. Alright, Professor Elm. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not...
He's not out. What are you talking about?
You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house if your Pokemon gets hurt. You should heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use. Just check the PC on my desk. Professor Elm.
I just read his name and his voice.
Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities.
I just got a rarity from your freaking Pokeball. Go a little north past Cherry Grove. I mean, north a little. I'm counting on you, Blosh. I will not let you down. How do I move? Alright, I can move again. Excuse me. Yo, I noticed that you took the strongest Pokemon in the game as your starter. Blosh, I want you to have these to help you with your task. I obtained some potions. Okay. Pokemon are weak in the beginning. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think it's in danger. So that is something that it's important to say. Although if your Pokemon dies, it is gone forever, you can still heal. You can go to Pokemon centers. You can go back to this guy. You can go to your mama. You can. Look at him. Blosh, so you picked a Dialga. It was a tough choice, but that's a cute Pokemon you have. It's gonna stomp your marrow into the ground. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Alright, why don't you show it to your mom? That's inappropriate, Liara. Liara Tassoni. I mean, I really hope the rival gets Shroomish. I hope he gets Shroomish. Alright, hey buddy. I just want to, give you a little, feast your eyes on what is to come. Oh, what are you staring at? You probably shouldn't push around my Dialga like that. He will roar of time you into the next oblivion. This is the greatest day of my life, by the way. I mean, I'll show my... Okay, Pokemon's gone, but, I'll show him kinda to my mom. Oh, Blosh, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Professor Elm has a task? You say, what kind of task? Oh, I see, that sounds a little difficult, but when it comes, make it get important. Oh, that's right, completely forgot. Your Pokemon gear came back from the shop. Here you go. I received the Poke Gear. Great, I've got so many buttons on the bottom that I'll probably never use. The Poke Gear, or as it's often called, the Poke, is whatever trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Poke Gear to make a phone call too. Do you remember how? Absolutely, I remember how, yes. Just power on the Pokegear and touch the telephone button. Okay, the name's... Okay, I said I understand. You're going to give me the explanation anyway. Just, Mom, phone's been around for 20 years. Get out of here. Okay, so we got Dialga. I feel pretty good. Okay, another thing I need to mention. Okay, Professor Elm's first going to assault me. Wait, once... Oh, sorry, that's my mom's voice.
Wait 1 second. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number.
Blosh, register. I registered them. Thanks for the number, babe. Professor Elm, I'll call you if anything...
I'll call you if anything comes up.
The voices are just not having it today. Okay. Dialga is the biggest head ever. I love that they keep calling him a cute Pokemon, and really he's like a destructor of everything. So something else that's important to say. The Nuzlocke does not begin until you get your first Pokeballs in the game. So it's a different point in every game. In this one, we have to go to Mr. Pokemon, come back, and then we get Pokeballs. At that point, the Nuzlocke officially starts. So, first Pokemon's Dialga. So, when we go through the grass here, when we start training, we're going to see a possibility of what we could potentially get, but we're not going to be able to catch it. And so if Dialga happens to die here, which let's see what he knows. What does Dialga know? What does Lucky know? Just some Dragon Breath, that's fine. So General So's chicken. So yeah, right now if he dies, we can still go back and heal him. The Nuzlocke does not begin until we get those Pokeballs, which should, I mean, it's gonna be soon. Although we're walking at a snail's pace right now. Who's our first encounter on this route? You've got to be joshing me. Holy F, I want you inside me. We're not gonna be able to do a lot against him though, so I'm gonna run from this this battle because I'm a little pussy. But we'll continue. Let's see. Let's like get a a lay of the land. See what the potential things. All right. It looks like freaking coming up Metagross, whatever you want to call it, all day, all night. Have a wish I wish tonight. In which case I'm okay with that. Definitely all right with a Metagross. Let's what's this fat tub of lard doing here, buddy? I wanted to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. I bet you did. The only problem with using the controller is that I don't have, like, I guess I could map the, like, tab button, the turbo speed button. Oh, we're going to want this. Alright, it's an apricorn tree. I wonder if since it's, wait, what do you mean there's nothing in it? There's an apricorn right there on the tree. Oh, there's nothing to put it in. Okay, I got you. We got to go get an apricorn bag. Apricorn sounds delicious for some reason. Is there an item down here? I can't remember. Alright, no items down there, but we will continue with our slow-moving progress. The problem is I can't reach the controller and the turbo button at the same time, which is kind of a shame. Alright, I am going to do it for this guy, though. So, you're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay, then follow me. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try keeping up, youngster hippie. This is the Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon. We all know this. This is a Pokemon. They sell balls. Gotcha. Great to know. Route 30's that way. Why didn't we start at Route 1? I don't know. Let's continue. Nice beach. This is the sea, as you could see. Yeah, that's funny. Good. Nice little... Some Pokemon are found in the water. Not my Dialga. I found him on land in a ball. Here's my house. Okay, the voice. Oh, thank you for the running shoes. They're still warm. That's disgusting. Okay, he gave me fresh running shoes. That's good. The instructions read, touch the sprint button on the touchscreen to sprint. Also says hold the B button down to sprint. Okay. So we can now sprint. Can we sprint? I can't see. Oh, we can sprint. I know my buttons. Okay, so let's continue up this this route up here. Excuse me. I'm trying to go to the Mr. Pokemon's house. Oh, oof, I made it. I forgot about one thing. This is another token from me. Take it. It's the Guide Gent. Oh, his name is the Guide Gent. Good to know. Blush's Pokegear can now show the town map. Select the Pokegear on the touchscreen and select the town map icon. You'll see the map of the region you're currently in. Pokegear becomes more useful as you add cards. Wish you luck on your journey. Thanks, bro. Alright. Let's continue. Let's see what kind of things we have on this route. Oh, we also are gonna get our first item. It's gonna be totally random. On this route, we got a Hippowdon, which seems pretty baller to me. Hopefully, he doesn't murder me. Like with he probably has a ground type move. Dragon Breath is gonna like hurt him though. I don't know if it's gonna kill him. Let's see how strong our Dialga is. Okay, he yawned me, so we will kill him this turn. I'm actually. See this? I'm actually gonna run. See, I'm not totally, a hip on. Let's see what our first item is. An energy root. I don't know what that does. Let's take a peek at what that does. Energy root. What is that? Where is that? It's not in here. Oh, energy root. It's a very bitter root. It restores the HP of one Pokemon by 200 points. Cool. It's pretty good. So, you know, I'm not a pro. Is this a trainer battle? Please not. You're not. I am wearing the running shoes. They make you feel like you're flying, don't they? But beware of wild Pokemon trainers. When you run, the noise will attract them. They can suck my ween. We're also going to want this guy's bag. Not his testicles, but his... People usually come to my house looking for Mr. Pokemon's house. You didn't mean to visit my house, right? How kind of you. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees, too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs, other things. They're quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be. Happy I'll give you this. Thank you for the apricorn box. I don't know where I'm going to put that, but good to have it. I can carry so many apricorns. I'll be a decent apricorn collector. Anyway, my strategy with the whole, like... Alright, it's an apricorn tree. Please jiggle it. Will this just give it as an apricorn, or is it randomized? That just gives us a green one. Okay. My strategy here is, so Daug is pretty strong, and his Dragon Breath is going to be pretty strong. I don't want him to be too leveled, so that if we run into something weak as our first Pokemon on the first route... Oh my god! This is the greatest game of my life! On this route, it doesn't matter what we run into. So far, everything has been phenomenal. I'm excited for the prospects of the future. And we have another Pokemon item up here that we can go touch and grab. By touch, I mean grab. A protector. What is that? Is that the thing that... Oh my god. So if we happen to get a Rhydon on this playthrough, we can evolve it to Rhyperior with that. So that's pretty awesome. Another thing that the randomizer fixes is it fixes all... It's like Pokemon that you can only evolve by like trading or... You know, special events, things like that. Oh, freaking pink. Give me some of that pink. It fixes that. So there's like different ways. So like normally you'd like, I don't really know them all specifically. If we ever get a Pokemon that's the case, I can look in the README of the guide, the license thing, and figure out what it is, and we can do it that way. But if we get Rhydon, I know I can give him that and level him up, and we can get a Rhyperior. So that'd be pretty cool. Oh my God! You must be Blush. It was I who sent the email to Professor Elm earlier. I don't know why, I just feel like this guy smokes 20 packs of cigs a day. Alright, what are you touching? This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Blush obtained the mystery egg. I'm excited. A friend of mine from Ekritik gave it to me. That's a hard word to say with a smoke of a... I bet you can't find this type of egg in Johto. Everett, Professor Elm might know what it is. He's the best when it comes to research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous professor... He's standing right there, dude. You're returning to Professor Elm here. You should have some rest. Thanks. Haven't fought anything, though. Freaking Oak in the house. And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Blush. I'm gonna keep getting it. I'm gonna, like, after this video's done, I'm gonna go, like, watch 100 episodes of Pokemon and get his voice down. I was just visiting my friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. And fingered my... Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see. You must be helping Professor... It's pretty rare. There's literally only one in existence. And you will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Thanks. Professor Oak, you seem to be dependable. Would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokedex. It's automatic records. High-tech encyclopedia. The speed. Okay, I got a Pokedex. Cool. I mean, Pokedex is kind of useless. I registered him in the Pokegear, whatever. Pokedex is kind of useless in a Nuzlocke because you're not trying to catch everything. You can only catch certain things. So, sorry to trouble you having you go back and forth. Please make sure to hand it to Professor Elm. Okay. So, we got a little bit of time left. All right, we're getting a call. Hello.
Hello? Hello, Blush? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no, please get back here now. Click.
Okay. So, obviously we have our infamous battle... Excuse me? We have our infamous battle with our rival coming up. But since the challenge hasn't started yet, even if we lose... Oh, crap, there's a Diglett. So we could get F'd on this route. We're going to end up getting a Diglett. Diglett's not terrible, but... I am going to do a little bit of grinding, I think. Just to try to get us level 6, just so we have the best chance possible. Although, if he has a Shroomish, I mean, he's toast, basically. I'm not too worried about a Shroomish. We will tab past this while we're grinding. But and then once we finish that, I think we will end the episode here. We got our first Pokemon. It's a freaking Dialga. Pretty exciting. And based on what we've seen on these routes so far, I'm excited at the prospects of what we could potentially find. on oncoming routes. Oh, a snow run! I would love a snow run, but don't kill me, so I'm gonna run. Man, this route is gonna be, as long as we make sure we don't mess it up and like kill whatever we encounter on the first route. That's what's gonna be the key. Oh God, I'm gonna get a Cascoon, aren't I? I hope I don't get a Cascoon. Hit him with a Harden. That's gonna be. It'll be a cold day in Bethlehem if I get a Cascoon as my first. All right, can we like stop with the trainer Pokemon stuff? Hippowdon, got you. Dragon Breath, Sand Attack, Dragon Breath, dead. All right, so this should take us to level 6. I thought so. Lucky learn Metal Claw, coolio. That's good to know. Should it won't really help our fight against a Shroomish, but you know, it's good to know. I'm gonna avoid the grass just because. We're gonna run down here. We're gonna heal real quick, and we're gonna fight our arch nemesis, Dick Trickle. That's his name. All right. Good morning. Restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Yes. Beep 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 beep. All right, just one right now. Okay. Please come back anytime. I would love to. I'm excited by this playthrough, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but let's fudge up our rival. All right, come sprinting down their way. Nice theme song. I wish I had a theme song everywhere I walked. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. That's a Pokemon's too good for a wimp like you. I agree completely this time. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Shroomish. Be a Shroomish. Be the Shroomish. Come on. I'm challenged by author Tristan. No, he's got the Armaldo. Oh, I was hoping for the Shroomish, but we will still murder this guy as long as I don't know what kind of move he can have, but Water Gun does not scare me. Yeah, you suck. Get your Armaldo out of here. Excuse me? He also has Scratch. Let's try Metal Claw. Alright, it's super effective. I should have known that. I forgot it was a rock type. Lucky gain 213 experience. That's gonna level us up. Maybe it did. Alright, so now we're getting to this scary place where I don't want to level up anymore because I'm worried I'm worried we're gonna kill everything in one hit is what my main concern is. Are you happy you won? Blosh got 500 for winning. Do you know who I am? I'm gonna be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Good to know. Wait, I didn't get to name him. Oh, I'll get to name him in a minute. That's fine. He's an author though, that's funny. Give it back, that's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. I also randomized all trainer names and who they, like, what they are. Like, so he's an author. Normally he'd be rival, whatever, but instead he's author Tristan. But hopefully I can change his name because I'd like to name him Dick Trickle if possible. We'd like to heal real fast. Boop boop boop. You're gonna be seeing a lot of Pokemon Center because I'm gonna be so nervous about this. Excuse me. I'm so nervous about this. You know, the whole dying thing. Dialga thing. So we'll get back. We'll make it back to the Pokemon Center, and I will end it on a cliffhanger. Excuse me. There's a tree blocking my way. We will end it on a cliffhanger of what's our next Pokemon gonna be. So the first, you know, oh, get out of the grass. I mean, I kind of want to explore the grass just to see, but I'd rather just leave it up to a surprise. So let's get in the Elm office. Okay.
Who are you? We are investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it?
Yep, I got long flowing red hair, buddy. Oh, thanks, Lyra.
Hold on a second. He has nothing to do with it. I saw it. There was a red-haired boy looking in the building.
She's a Southern Belle now.
What? You battled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name?
Oh, I have his name. I'm not going to fit... You know what? Since I can't fit Dick Trickle, we're just going to call him Trickle because it just sounds like a great name. I can spell. Trickle fits perfectly, so why would you not name him Trickle?
I see, so Trickle was his name. Oh, yes, that's his name, sir.
I mean, yes, that's his name, sir.
Thanks for helping my investigation. My next assignment is to search for this redhead individual named Trickle.
I mean, it's close to Tristan. His name was Tristan, so...
Oh, Blush, I'm glad they understood you, innocent. I'll see you later.
Goodbye. I'm never going to remember these voices in the future, so I apologize.
Blush, this is terrible. Oh, yeah. What was Mr. Pokemon's discovery? I handed the mystery egg to Professor L.
I mean, that's what I did.
Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen, but still it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon's always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might find out what secret it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? I'll give you a Pokedex. Launches this through. It's incredible. Yeah. Defeat the gym leaders. Yeah. Or not. Yeah.
Okay, so challenge the gyms. Obviously, that's your objective in any Pokemon game. We're gonna go challenge the gyms, but I'm gonna end this one here with. Wait, I didn't get my Pokeballs. Oh, we get Pokeballs when we go to the next route. So we'll end right here, right where we're standing. I'm excited. Based on the Pokemon I've seen in the future routes, it'd be cool to get a Metagross. It'd be cool to get, I don't even know, I'd love that Snorunt, honestly. If we can get those, I'd be pretty ballin' excited. And I'm so excited, I'm going to stop this one here, but I'm going to go record right after this. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Heart Gold, Randomize, and Nuzlocke. Okay, we'll try to survive for a little bit. Alright, we're surviving right here, so we're fine. If he turns my way... He turned my way. He looks so happy now. It's making sounds. What the I'm confused. Is this just a rave simulator? Because there's like no escape from here, so like, oh my god, where is it? Oh!